You okay? Hello, we are at Peat conference here, and I have with me Neil, I have Martin and Alex. Guys, could you introduce yourself and tell us something about this project and conference?
Hello, I'm Alex Akier. I'm a research assistant with the Peat project and specialized into the data side of the project.
Hi everybody, Martin Serrano is my name. I am the unit leader and I'm responsible for the data analysis and data management of the project.
Yeah, and I'm Neil Abralacon and I'm the policy lead in the Peat project, and we're here today in Anui, Galway.
All right, guys, so tell us a bit more about the project itself and the event.
Sure. Basically, what we are developing at the moment is evidence-based analytics. We are trying to demonstrate that carbon credits and policies need to be supported by data. And what we have built at the moment is a demonstrator where we are collecting data from different peat sites. We are having here different box. In this case is Belgium, France, Ireland, Netherlands, and United Kingdom. And what you can see here is basically the description, a short description of the box. You can see the dimension and the geographical map, and you can also see the testing part. So when we click in this tool, we can see measuring points, and we see the different characteristics of the peatland. So we see colors, we see water wheels, we see weather stations. And by just browsing on the top, we can see the description and the metadata that describes this one. Obviously, this is data that has been already agreed amongst the partners, and the idea is to have these data sets across different partners. So you see, when we click in one of them, the idea is to see all the data in the context of big data, and then further developments can go into more analytic applications, understanding the bulk conditions, or even identifying the tendencies for carbon credits. And this will tie perfectly with the policy creation based on how this can be tied. And maybe Neil can also explain the opportunities that we are creating with this type of applications when we talk about evidence-based data analytics.
Yeah, we had a great session today. We were talking about the various different tools we need and the data we need, but certainly Martin's absolutely right. Any policy should be backed by evidence, and indeed, in terms of peatland restoration, one of the crucial things is that we have very good data. We discussed the SET tool today, which I think we'll talk more about in future, but just site emissions tool, because by re-wetting and restoring peatlands, it's quite possible to save a huge amount of carbon. So that's all backed up by having good data, good information, and allowing us to raise finance, I suppose, to fund the restoration of those. And it's hugely important that we have accurate data to do that.
So another dimension, and probably people can understand better, is where this data is coming from. So in this poster, we can see that there are the different site locations, and this data has been collected via drones. So this is drone data that has been collected. In the same way, satellite data can be also viable. Alex, which is the technical lead on this, he will explain exactly what is in this poster, but the idea is that this data is already processed in the application, and then the consequence of this one will be policy making.
Then each of the maps showed here has been taken prior to restoration. It is and shows what called the normal difference water index, with one of the 4 metrics used by the Peat partners to determine who's going to be used by the partners to determine how the different technique of restoration worked on the different sites, how well they fared. Also, they're going to be used to determine the hydrology levels, and as well as help for carbon modeling. That's it.